Everywhere you look, people are talking about CBD. That's why it's such an exciting time to experience HempWorks, the best-selling, most in-demand line of premium CBD oil and CBD products for your health and wellness. From hemp farms to clean extraction methods to safe bottling, every step in our production process is vetted, monitored, and traceable, literally from the ground up. Thanks to our unique tracking system on the side of every HempWorks CBD tincture, we can track each batch of CBD oil all the way back to the farm it came from. Recognized by the U.S. Hemp Authority Seal of Approval, HempWorks isn't just the CBD leader in product quality, variety, and innovation. We're actually helping to build a safer hemp industry from seed to shelf. HempWorks. Try it today.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is a great morning. Thank you for being here, and bangarang. Today is a day of gratitude. Today is a day to say thank you, and today is a day to embrace the unknown. That's what the cards, Spirit gave me through the cards this morning. I want you to understand what we're talking about here. Let me show you what Spirit gave me this morning. I am excited about this. We're going to get some things going. All right. Spirit, this morning I asked, show me what we need to know today. And today we need to understand joy, victory, everything we want to bring into this life can be ours. It is up to us. One of the things Spirit is saying, though, is we have to learn to embrace the unknown. This moon came out. It's going to illuminate things inside of you that you haven't been aware of. Don't stop planning, moving ahead because you fear the unknown. The unknown is to be embraced. Grab it, dive into it so you can see the rewards on the other side of it. Fear is keeping you from using the unknown. Also, this is about using your intuition, your gut instinct, and learning that you're able to move forward through all of these things. Wow. What a great message this morning for everybody. What's something awesome to hear. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, this morning, here's what we're going to start with. Yes. Do the shake. Get your arms going. Get out there. It's Saturday morning. A lot of you are loafing around, and you know what? You need to do that. But get your arms out to your side. Close your eyes, and I want you to envision all the negativity just leaving your body. As you do that, take that deep breath in and bring the light in. Bring it in through you and let it permeate. Now, clap your hands and feel that energy. Breathe that light into your body. Understand it's now permeating you, pulling it down from above, up from the mother below. And guess what? Things are going to get good. This is our magic. These are things we need to understand. You want your magic? What are you doing to get hold of it? Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, guides, angels, all those that you have given us. Michael for me, Leonardo, Ishmael, I give thanks. I say thank you. Open our hearts, open our minds to the messages that you would have us receive today. Bring them in, make them real. And in that, may we all give thanks. So mote it be. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good morning, everybody. It is glad, and I am so glad to see everybody here today. Let's see what's shaking this morning. Mother messages, gratitude and blessings, Rob. Bangarang, coffee in hand. Got the coffee, got the HempWorks going. Always got my HempWorks going. That is one of those things that just gets me up and moving and gets me connected and everything else. Glad to see that. Does Spirit have a message? love, and light. Let's take a look. I personally say I can't lay the cards down and not get a message. To say, does Spirit have a message to me, is also kind of saying, are they talking to me today? Spirit always talks. The spirit of the earth, Gaia, universe, the energy, all of that, no matter what you believe in something bigger than yourself, it's always speaking to you. There's always talks. So maybe one of those things I want everybody to understand is, well, do I have a message? Are you breathing? Yes. The universe, your guides, the spirits, the angels, they want to talk to you every day. Reestablish that contact. Reestablish having a one-on-one outward vocal conversation, and you will be able to hear and see more about what's going on. Mother, let's see what the message is today. For our Pentacles, we are going to be looking at establishing a great ground and boundaries, and Eight of Pentacles. Today, sweetie, you are going to be bringing things, all kinds of things. You are capable of bringing things into life. Let me bring this forward, okay? Here we go. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is talking about it's upright. You have built and you have things that you need to be thankful for in your manifested world. You have abilities and knowledge that are given to you. And if you notice, she's holding her purse. She's holding it tight. There's nothing wrong with being hold tight to what you have, okay? What you've worked hard for. The Eight of Pentacles, though, is telling us, all right, you've got to master that. Now that you've got it, you're opening this message up. You want to bring messages and bring things into the real world. You have to master manifestation. You have to take time to learn. You have to take time to work on your projects and things like that. And guess what? What energy you are going to put into manifesting and bringing those things to life are going to help you. Use the base that you've established from, move forward, master it, use what the universe has given you, and you will be able to manifest and bring all kinds of new things into the world. That's amazing. Work on manifesting this weekend, Mother. You've got that ability to do that. Their spirit is saying they're going to work with you and help you. Peggy, good morning, my dear. Glad you were here. Thank you. Other things I was just told, I haven't been online a lot lately. I got to get back, but God love you. Yes, let's see what's going on. Peggy from the Witch's Broom, and also member of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We're out there. She's part of Tarot with an Attitude on the group. So that's somebody else you can meet too. Could you pull me a card, please? Absolutely. Here we go. Peggy. There are spirits around you. There are things that are talking to you. There is comfort. They want you to feel comforted. I am getting that very heavily, very compassionate. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right. All right. A lot of mental things going on here. Everything is in swords, my dear. So, let's take a look at this. First off, we have the Eight of Swords. All right. This is that anxiety. This to me is the card of I can't see the forest for the trees. Okay. There's so much going on that you're having to, you've got to let go of some of this and realize that these cards, if not better than I do, the Eight of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Swords, you're blinded by what's happening. Get your brain, open the blindfold up so you can see, and you can see your way through. We have the Two of Swords. There's decisions to be made. There are decisions to be made, and some of this is going to be reliant on you. And what I'm seeing here, ironically enough, in both of these cards, we pick both of the cards that have blindfolds involved. You're not seeing. You're not seeing. And what I'm getting is we're allowing emotion to kind of dominate here. Let your mind come, get back, take off the grief, take off the veil, okay? Take off this and get back and understand things are going to change. Things have changed. You have to embrace that. The message this morning was the magical unknown. Peggy, this is in there for you, and you know how to get reattach and get attached to that. Embrace it. Enjoy what you have. Know what's going on. You're going to be better off to go ahead and make a decision, but don't make the decision blindly. Okay? Open your eyes, get your logic back involved, and you will be able to come through with this and understand what the best thing to do is. Let me know what's going on, Peggy. Reach out to me, okay? You can get hold of me on Messenger or whatnot. I'd love to talk to you about it and those cards. I'd like to go into more detail, Peggy. That was, my heart bleeds. What I want everybody to do right now is just take a moment, okay? And just send Peggy Sylvester some healing, love, energy, and light. Close your eyes, open your mind, breathe in, and invite in all of this healing energy, and then reach out to Peggy Sylvester and let this healing light and energy flow through you so she can find clarity. She can get over all of this angst and everything that is happening. Just heal. Bask in the light. The sun is going to be important to you, is what I'm being told. All is well. You just have to see it. So, mote it be. Peggy, love you. Thank you. Okay. Christina, good morning. How are you, my dear? Hope everything's going. I know you were laying low for the weekend. Hope that started out well and goes that way. Jean, good to see you. Interesting times. Can you pull a card for me this morning? Absolutely. Yes, it's interesting times. Y'all have to remember, I talked about this last year when the year was 2020. And I said, we're going to establish a new baseline for our whole society. Damn if we didn't. Everybody was preaching, 2024, it's going to be a wonderful year. I just said, be ready. We're going to establish a new baseline. This year's a 5. If you go with the pure numerology of it, this year's going to be a shakeup. It's to knock us off the platform. We got to find equilibrium. There are so many energies out there and things. And one of the other things I'm seeing, so many people in, here's what I want. Here's the way it should be. We're listening to people to focus the world, not for the betterment of all, but for the betterment of a few. And I hate to break the news for you. That's happening on both sides. All right. That's very important to understand. Everybody sees how the world should be in their own light instead of going, I'm just going to worry about my world right now. Things like that. Therefore, we're having all this friction from the 5. We're supposed to be questioning. It's instability. It's conflict. It is a lot of passion in the 5. Things like that. When you see people that are 5s, they are passionate and they will, they can turn a conflict really quick. So you need to be careful of what you're looking at and what's going on and allowing other people and the vibrational frequencies that are just being driven lower to come out. If you're around people where you're raising your vibration, be around like-minded people, know it. But if there's negativity involved, if there's hate, it's time to step aside and say, this really isn't it. Okay, here we go. Jean, your cards. Let's find out what's going on. Got some things a little bit out of balance, it looks like. We got to take a look at that and see what's going on. Okay, and the Hermit. You've been examining things a little too long. Are you examining things too much? Let's take a look at what we see here. I have Temperance being, to me, it's all about balance. It's control. I'll flip these cards over so you can see them in a minute. But this one's telling me, Gene, things are out of balance. Why are things out of whack? What's going on? Some things are we giving something precedence in our life that we really shouldn't? Is that what's happening? Things are out of balance. And guess what? You're examining them way too much. You're over analyzing stuff. The Hermit. You have been walking your own path, checking things out too long. It's time to turn around and move into the future. Our Hermit here is looking towards the past. All this has happened. This has happened. That's happened. And guess what? The world has flipped upside down because they've stayed looking at the past too long. Time to look to the future. Time to move things around. Get some balance. We got to be balanced with peace, love, and light. We've got to be balanced with, yes, you need to be aware of what's going on in the climate around you, but however, what can you control and what can't you? Okay, that's it. We've talked to people about this before. Gene, you get more people to listen to you, to what you have to say when you're coming from a place of love. And that's what I'm seeing is get back on your own path, get back look forward, look ahead, time to start moving forward. Where do you want your life to go? That is what I'm seeing there. And I'm going to tell you all right now, occasionally, you may see a card come sliding through. My wife is on the other side of me doing work, and I don't know if she's reading cards or not, but generally when she's close by, her cards are close by. So if you see that happen, that means something's matched up. She's going to go along. Are you working on work, or are you actually pulling cards? Little bit of both. Okay, so there we go. We'll see what happens. All right, so there we are, Gene. That's what I'm seeing for you today. Reverend Rob, you had a blue, yes, I ran in here this morning. I forgot to put it on. Blue necklace on the other day. What is it? It is lapis lazuli, okay? It is lapis, and I asked my wife to borrow it one day, and I've never given it back. It was my wife's, but that's what I wear. And the other, my pendulum actually broke. I keep waiting. Okay, everybody, we got to guilt my wife. She's supposed to be making me another pendulum necklace, but it's not happening. So my pendulum is missing. That's one of the things that's going on. But the other is something else my wife gave me. It was an old coin that was mined at one of the hinges in Europe. She paid for it, had it sent over. So there was some power, not Stonehenge, but one of the other hinges or things like that. But the lapis lazuli helps me draw in. What y'all don't see right now, let me do this. I'm going to bring this up so you can see what's happening. Whenever I work, I have different things here. Let's go. I'm going to just back you up. I have my Lemurian crystal, angelite, and what you can't see back here is a huge piece of amethyst. I keep them with me all the time whenever I'm working cards or whatnot. When I'm working out of the office, I actually take some of them with me, and I have other stones that I bring with me for as well. The energy from these stones are inanimate. Okay, but they have their own vibrational energy, and they help you pick some different things up. So I use those stones to help me stay in tune and help me get that third eye and things going well. That's what it is. Spirit can talk to me. Do I have to have them? No. It just helps me. Kind of like Linus with his blanket. All right. They can be my blanket, and sometimes they can help me get in tune, help me pull the vibrations in, where I know where I can either raise or lower whatever I need to do. So yes, that was lapis. That is exactly what was there. Grab you some lapis, and the angelite to me are huge. All right. Amethyst is one of those things where I don't keep amethyst by my bed. It's third eye. If you are having dreams and you're like not getting a restful sleep, but you have a large piece of amethyst or any of these by your bed, move them. Okay. Chances are when you're most open is when you're asleep, and now you're tuning into those frequencies. Sometimes we need to just sleep. All right. So understand the power of crystals is real. It's an actual scientific measurable thing of frequencies of what these stones are putting out. So there we go. Let's get started there. All right, Mother. Good. Great question. Thank you. I appreciate that. Any more questions? Let me know. My wife is the one bigger into crystals, and she's right here. I'll be glad to ask her a question if you have one. I did it. Yesterday was the last day of my corporate job, and will do my private practice full time. May I get a card? Sweetie, you can get a hug. You can get whatever you want. I moved everything around here. Let me find the cards. Awesome. Great. What's that feeling of freedom like? It's you can't buy it. Okay. You're on your own. Your success is in your court. All right. Melinda, here we go. Get a card. 8 of Cups. Time to walk away. Let's get these cards over. Wow. You are seeing exactly some of the cards we have seen already. It is all Pentacles. It is all about you manifesting and bringing some things in. Guess what, Melinda? All right. We have the 8 of Cups. You successfully walked away from something that was no longer serving you and serving your good, and you did it. You stepped away. You're walking towards something new, everything. And look, the sun is shining in your future. That is what's going on here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. You have become a master. It is time now to teach. It is also some time to learn about owning your own business, things like that. but you have mastered your surroundings. You are starting to, and you are going to learn more and more each day. This is going to be good for you to bring new wealth, new things into your life for real that you can spend, touch, money, enjoy, and just be at a happier place in your manifested world. This is all a very bright outcome. This is beautiful cards, okay? You walked away, you're walking to something new, all right? Scary, wasn't it? Absolutely scary. And you know what? You're walking towards into the unknown, the magical unknown. You accepted it. There are things I know I can do. You have confidence in yourself, and you're going to have to accept there are going to be things you don't see yet, but you're going to have to deal with them. But your mastery of learning how to master your real world and bring things into your life and manifest them in such a rich way is going to be so very rewarding. Melinda, bangarang, woman, bangarang. That is absolutely amazing. So proud of you. Glad to hear it. People need to take a lesson from Melinda and learn that we can move forward. You can move forward on your dreams, on your desires, your goals. All right. Great job. Way to go. Way to be an example. Good morning. Hi, Rob. A card, please. Let's see what we've got here. For Can. Want to bring these cards in? Let's see what we've got. No need to even change. All right. Can. I have the Six of Swords. You're not moving. All right. Might have to pick these up so I can see a little more. All right. This is a complete and total lack of movement on your part, is what this is saying. The Nine of Pentacles. You're not seeing the changes that have to be made. There are changes. You're kind of ignoring them. You're kind of just saying, no, I'm going to fight through this until things come back. Guess what? They're not. You have to understand and accept that changes come, change is there. And you've got to get that in your head up here. The Knight of Pentacles is saying upside down, going to be no movement forward in your manifested world until you get back on the horse and realize movement is needed. It is time to move forward. It is time to change. It is time to move some different things in your life. We have to accept that changes happen, and we have to accept I have to do some things differently. And you're going to have to do some things differently in the real world. That's what the cards say. Can reach out to me, TarotwithanAttitude.com. Love to hear what that's all about. Tell me what's going on. Let's see what we can find out. Okay. That's awesome. But bangarang, get moving. Get up, get things going. Cynthia, good morning, Rob and everyone. Thank you for our session yesterday. I feel much more resolved. Sending you love, light, and happiness. Sweetie, anytime. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for reaching out to me, and I'm glad to know it's as meaningful to you as it is to me. Rodriguez, God bless morning. Good, blessed morning, Rob. Blessed day to everyone. Happy to have made it this morning. May I get a card, please? Absolutely. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's bring this down so we can start going. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Bring this up so you can see the cards as I put them down. We have the Two of Cups reversed. There's a partnership thing here. You're not happy. You're not. Is there a situation? Yes. What I want you to be careful of here. We have a definite relationship issue here, and something is going on where you're not happy with this relationship. Be careful about understanding that the devil is whatever you chain yourself to. The devil can be freed. You can be freed from the devil's grasp. A lot of times this is depicted by showing that the chains and people that are bound by the devil, they're very loose. All they have to do is slip them off, but it's their choice. This Two of Cups, your relationship's upside down. Some things are happening. There's a relationship blockage going on here, and it's something that you have chained yourself to, or they have changed themselves to. This being upside down is talking to me more about you than them. Let me know what's going on. What is this partnership that's out of whack? What's happening? I can go into a lot more detail with you, but at the same point, what I'm getting is in the outside world, and this might be more them than you, they've chained themselves to something that you can't accept. Okay. And this is going to be something you're going to have to deal with and contend. What is the action that Rodriguez needs to take? Yep, there we go. There's one of those mystery cards. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. I'm going to ask this. All right. Nine of Cups coming. Let me see. How did I pull that? No, Nine of Cups. So this definitely is about a relationship. This is about somebody you got to be careful. You might be seeing somebody that's not exactly who they are. That's why this relationship is becoming questionable. The mystery card that came through, absolutely. Make a decision. It's going to be on you to follow through and make this decision. So you need to understand not everything is as it seems. There is another member here. This is about your love, your life. This is about a partnership, a relationship of some sort where love is having to deal with it. But everything is not as it seems. And you got to make sure when you chain yourself to this person, you're going to be chained there for a while. So you have to make the right decision and understand, take some time alone. I'm not getting great vibes about this relationship for the future. Here's your card back, babe. Thank you. All right. Let me know what's going on. Tarot with an Attitude. Love to go into more detail with you. Okay. Tell me what's going on so we can figure that out and see what's happening. All right. So let's see who's up next. Indigo, good morning. Here we are. Indigo, good morning. Bangarang, Reverend Rob, and all. May your days always be blessed. Yours too. My hubby Patty has asked if he may have a card today, please. Much gratitude. Absolutely. Let's see what we've got going here. All right. And let's find out. The Hermit, right side up. It's okay to take some time and to be looking to the future and to make sure that the hubby is on his path and what's going on. Be careful about becoming complacent, okay? Taking some things for granted. That's what I'm seeing here. And particularly taking those around you for granted or whatnot, you have to be very careful. What Spirit is saying here, all right, is it's okay to step away. It's okay to examine your future. It's okay to find your path and get back on your path again. The Hermit is about that, understanding you, understanding your visions, your realm would be the best way to put it. You have your own journey, okay? But you taking that journey with other people. So sometimes you have to step away from those people in order to be able to see clearly. Now, don't stay there long or get what you've seen before. This card flips upside down and all you're focusing is on the past. Be careful that you're not focusing too much on everything about this is the hearts, the cups, it's emotions, it's happiness. You become complacent at home. So grass is greener on the other side kind of thing. That's what the caution here is. You are a little bit complacent. Look at what's going to come along, what's going to take you into new ground, what's going to bring you into new territory. Is this about a job? Is this about shifting some things around? What I'm getting here is this is about your heart being happy. This is about happiness around you. Examine yourself. Where are you going? What are you doing? That's okay. All right. We all do that. And if you need to change path, you need to change path. But make sure you're not doing it just because you're bored. All right. Wake up. Find out what's going on. Get a hold of me, Tarot with an Attitude. Would love to be able to go into some more detail about that and find out what's going on. A lot of information hitting me from different angles there. So, bangarang. Make your life happen. Make things happen. Take a moment, step aside. Yes, you have all these people. What I'm getting, Patty, is that all these people are telling you what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, everything. You're trying to function in, you've got to find your own way. Okay. You have to find your own way. And if your work is not bringing you that happy place anymore, if something is not leading you down a fulfilled life, you need to find out why and what are you going to do about it. That's going to be the biggest thing. So there we go. Pam, and it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. Good morning and welcome. Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We are up and at it on a Saturday morning. What a wonderful thing to see. All right, Pam, here we go. Going to run some cards for you here. Let's find out what's happening. All right. It's good to see you, Pam. Glad you are here. All right. Nine of Wands. Still got some fighting to do. What's going on? Oh, and there's some worry. Okay. Let's take a look at these cards and find out what's going on. We're going to talk through these a little bit and see what is happening. On this side, I have the Nine of Wands. This is about your will. This is about, I'm getting the feeling you're feeling broken, that you fought so hard, but you don't feel like you're going to get there and you're about ready to give up. Okay. Don't give up. The worries are coming in at you from the outside. They're bombarding you. Turn things over to spirit. Do you need to talk to somebody? Okay. These sleepless nights you're having because you can't turn the hamster wheel off, call for some mindfulness, some meditation, and prayer. This is what I'm seeing here. You can't give up. What's going on is this feeling of giving up or feeling like people have given up on you is not real. You have to understand this. Step up, change the day. What's the action that we need to take here for Pam? Pam, what do you need to do to step and set yourself free from this? If I take this and I turn these cards upside down from where they are right now, the Nine of Wands is to remember how strong you are. You have the will. You can make it through. You just have to keep fighting the fight. You have to step through this. It's almost done. You're about to bring things into a head. This card, let go of that anxiety. Let go of what the world's trying to tell you and what's bombing your brain. Okay. This hamster wheel, and it turns around at night and you're so caught up in the what ifs and the fear and so many worry about things going wrong. You've forgotten to take a look at what can go right. Okay. People have to make their own decisions. You can't fix them all, is what I'm getting very big for you, Pam. You times have to take care of you, and that time is now. I'm asking what Pam needs to do to help fix this. And what I'm getting, here we go. Eight of Swords. Open up, and this is upside down too, so it's within you. We have the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. This is all in you. You have to let some of this stuff go. Okay. You have to start looking at some things, get out of the emotion of it and get into the logic of it. Write some things down, see what's happening, start getting in control, but open your eyes. What I'm seeing is your brain is going so fast about all this stuff that your emotions, your body is just reacting. Okay. The subconscious is saying, oh, this is what she's thinking about. So here's all the emotion that needs to go with it. Okay. Let that go. Take some of the emotion out of it, unblindfold yourself, and you too will be able to step forward and find your way through. What I'm being told is imperative to understand that there is someone with you. There is a presence there, and they are there to remind you, knock it off. We're worried about you. You're strong. You know it. You've just forgotten it. That is a message for you, Pam, and understand it. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear what's happening and how I can work within that or whatnot. I'm going to take a moment here, just kind of grab my senses back. We've been going hot and heavy. Get me some of my hemp works in. Folks, my wife will tell you, I believe in hemp work so strongly. For me, for my own mental well-being, my own spiritual well-being, and my physical well-being. And if any place, she will tell you it is visible, those that have seen me in my shoulders. Okay. My being able to move and make rotations in my arms that I have not been able to do. It is just, the turnaround has been immense. I have gone from just literally getting hit with pains in my shoulders that bring me to my knees, where I've had to let her steer the car, okay? Because all of a sudden I couldn't move my arms. We have gone from that to, man, yes, do I get sore? I'm old. I've beat the crap out of my body. I haven't taken the greatest care of it, but let me tell you something. This has. Some of you in here are using the hemp works and tell me constantly, thank you for finding it, seeing it, and you're glad that you found it. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, so back to it. Thank you. Very good. Let's see what's going on. I sure will. Thank you, Rev. Love you. Love you too. There we go. Karina, good morning. Grand Rising and Bangarang. Karina, may I please have a card? Yes, you can. I would love to read a card for you. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right, Karina. I tell you what, Karina, I'm going to come right back to you. I saw this. It came in right below, and it locked my brain in, so I want to find out what's going on. Peggy Sylvester, you hit the nail on the head. Father-in-law just passed away and dealing with everything left behind. Man, they can leave a mess in their wake. We went through that with my parents. Holy crap. Time to meditate so I can see things clearly. Thank you, Rob. Much love. Much love to you, Peggy. Thank you. Yeah. Free your mind. Your ass will follow, but it is a mess. And if you ever want to talk about it, let me know. We found over $40,000 in my parents' account that just went gone. We don't know if my mom spent it because she was joining every cruise company under the sun and never has been on a boat other than a fishing boat a day in her life. Understand that completely. We found out my dad was giving out $300 tips, for a $5 breakfast. Yes, those people, some of them held the money, some of them did not. We found out it was crazy. So I get it. And in trying to unwind this, we found out taxes hadn't been paid in 2 years. I get it. These folks can leave an absolute mess and the court won't help you. So now it's actually easier to take care of it, get it squared away. But yes, it seems like everything for a while when you turn around is going to be hitting you with, oh, what now? Breathe. All you can do is breathe. Okay. That is going to be huge for you. So God love you, sending you peace, love, and light. May you find all the happiness in the world and understand. You know this better than most people in this room, about what's going on. And that is it. Take some time. You know what? Park it today. Get outside where I know you like to be. You get in the sun, get some of those incense and aromas going, get you some good tea, but bake in the sun. Ask the sun to bless you. It's just that simple. Karina, okay, sorry. I knew I needed to deal with that. Okay, so let's find out what's going on with Miss Karina this morning. Good morning. Glad you were here. All right, let's find out. All right, Karina, here we go. Let's bring these up. Bring this down. I'm starting to screw up the way I'm taking the cards off. We have balance. I spun that card around. Karina, what I'm seeing is you're bringing things into balance. Okay. Things are starting to balance out. You're starting to realize what's going on. This is going to be very good for you, and to understand that temperance in all things is necessary. And yes, you need to take the leap. It's about time to start a new journey. You're fixing to take a new journey, but as you take this, you have to remember balance is important. Things are looking good for you, Karina. This is a good sign. These are good cards. The angels are present to remind you we're here to help you. You're going to make bad decisions. It's what we do. We're going to make decisions that don't work out right. They may not have been bad decisions, but guess what? It's part of embracing the magical unknown. You have to go. Look at how this runs with our theme today. Okay? Temperance. All things. All you can do is try to make sure everything is balanced. Okay? Because you're going to have to take a journey into tomorrow, and tomorrow is unknown. It's time for you to take that trip. It's time for you to have faith in spirit. It's time for you to know that you can succeed and begin a new journey. Leap forward, balance the unknown, take a step forward. And guess what? Just like today's program says, there is magic in the unknown. Understand, you will be happy, things will get there, and you will be able to bring things to fruition in your life if you just keep balance and you're moving forward and you have faith. All right. That's what I got. Bangarang, Karina. Bangarang. That is amazing. All right. Wow. Talk about finding your magic. Karina, we got some different cards today. Evidently, you're bringing some balance into some situations or what's not, Indigo. Yeah. Much love and blessings. Peggy, you can see the tribe here is all reaching out to you and everything else. Michael, good to see you, brother. Glad I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you are doing well. Glad to see you here and back being a part of the Bangarang tribe. Here we are. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. Michael, I don't know who you were saying, how are you two? But you guess what? If you're to me, I'm doing awesome. I think you're having a conversation with somebody else. That's okay. Go right ahead. I love when the Bangarang tribe talks to people and we find comfort in each other. See, Glinda. Good morning, Rob. If you have time today, may I please get a message? Good morning, Gillian. Much love. There we go. All right. She's waving. Y'all got to help me. I'm trying to get her in front of the camera because I think what would be absolutely wonderful, she also reads, but she also does runes. And I would love to have her drawing some runes while I'm drawing cards. I think that might be, might even be another show, tarot and runes, something like that, How about the magical unknown? There we go. Let's talk. All right. We have the name for a show, hon. Magical Unknown. That's going to be our new show. You and I will get started on that this week. We'll find another time slot. Okay. Might be once a week, but let's do it. I think it would be fun. How about you? Give me your opinion. All right. Magical Unknown, Rob and Gillian Lee. All right. Let's see what's happening here. See, Glinda, Ace of Cups. There's something. Okay. Yep. I'm making sure I'm flipping the cards right this time. Ace of Cups. All of these are upside down. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. But let's take a look at them. The Ace of Cups upside down means we're not moving on. There's something in our love life and actually in our happiness where we're kind of stagnant. We're kind of stale. And maybe what's saying right now is you don't need to move, because what I've got here is the Nine of Cups upside down. Both of these are being cups for you. And that your happiness, your dreams, your goals, your visions are going to rely on you. Okay. You are blocking bringing some things in because you got to get steady. Embrace who and what you are. See, Glinda, this is powerful to let you know it's all capable of there. It's all balanced right on the edge. If you make a determination of how you want to live your life and you start focusing on the love, the light, and not in wondering if you're getting it all right. Take a little time. What I just got told right now. Let some of your abilities go for a little bit. Focus on that wonderful husband you have for a minute and take this weekend to refresh. And once you do that, you'll be able to start again on Monday and enjoy life and bring some things into fruition. That's what's going on. You're so much worried about other things around you. Spend some time on this card. New love, new light, new understanding, and guess what? New things will open up and you'll be able to bring things into fruition, okay? In your love life, things will come back, the support and things you will need. But right now, stop. Let some of the anxiety go. I want you to give yourself permission to take a little mini vacay this weekend, starting right now. Doesn't matter. Let's go to the water. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to wherever it is you're at, okay? And say, let's go spend some time together. You need this one-on-one time. You need to bring that and be refilled and be replenished with love. Your relationships need this. You need it, okay? It's okay. Let it go. It doesn't matter. All right? It doesn't matter. Is there anything that you're dealing with that if it doesn't get dealt with today is going to crash? Probably not. That's one of those things. And that's what I'm telling you. This is go find your love light again. Kind of like go to E.T. Remember the old Neil Diamond song? Your heart light? You've got to bring that out again. You've got to find that again. And that is going to be totally and completely dependent on you being willing to step away from some of this other crap for a while and embracing life and embracing the love that you have standing right there with you. Those are great cards. There's nothing to be sad about. That spirit saying, come with me. We want to show you a great and wonderful day for happiness, love, and joy. Do that this weekend. That's your focus for the weekend. That's where you need to be. Indigo, I'm doing great. Thank you, Michael. There we go. This is the conversation. That's okay. Glad it's happening. Gene, you're welcome. Glad I'm doing, some good here, helping people find peace, love, and light and finding some direction. Okay. Looking for where we're moving. Oh, things just all rolled around to me. Let's see what's going on. Tammy Sprinkle. in the house. Didn't see you come in. Let's find out what's going on. Good morning, beautiful Bangarang family. Love to you all. Card, please, if you have time. Love and thanks. Absolutely. You know, Melinda, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. You deserve that. You're on a great new journey. Tammy, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. All right. Tammy wants some direction today. Let's just talk about what we need for the weekend and where things need to go. You need to be turning back to your intuition and understanding that the knowledge base is you, your Four of Pentacles. You got to get back to understanding who and what you're about. And this is about you. Is this for Tammy? Huh? Oh, the Four of Pentacles. Guess what? My wife pulled the exact same card from a completely different deck. I'm going to show this to you right now. Let's find out. That's very interesting. So let's take that, put it aside, move it over here for a minute. All right. We have the High Priestess upside down. You're not relying on the knowledge that you have in you. Some things are running a little crazy. You're trying to take care of everything. You're not taking care of yourself. You have to remember to take care of yourself. The Four of Pentacles, you're being a little bit too selfish with your time, okay, towards certain projects, and you're forgetting to live life. That's exactly what the Four of Pentacles is talking about. If you turn this Four of Pentacles right side up, my wife doesn't read reversals most of the time. This deck doesn't call for it. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. And look at the life and the joy, and that's what you're missing, because again, what I'm really getting is the Four of Pentacles. You're on a little selfish. You're on a roll. You've got what you want to get done, and that's starting to focus in, and it's changing your world around you, okay? In the great words of one of the greatest motivators in all time, lighten up. Take a break, okay? Come back. Remember, you have power. You're a very strong woman. You're letting some things beat you up. Stop it. Back up. You know the right answers. You know what to do. Get back in your intuition and go with it. Get back. You've lost your spiritual side. You've gotten so caught up in the world around you. You've separated, and you're now you're like clinging to, it's all about what's going on here, there, and everywhere. Guess what? There's more to life than that. Okay. There's more to your life than that. And it will bring you happiness and peace. This weekend, it's time to lighten up. Time to get back into realizing there are other things going on, and you're just going, what I'm really getting here is you're getting so focused on tasks and taking care of this person, take care of that person. This has to get done. You're going to kill yourself with stress. You're taking yourself down a very stressful path. You're not allowing time for yourself or anything else. Please understand, don't kill the messenger. This is what I'm getting. Let me know what's going on. Okay. You know, I love you. All right. Thank you for the card. I appreciate it. All right. Here we go. Synchronistically Blue, good morning. Is this live right now? Yes, it is. Synchronistically, we are live. Just remember this. I'm broadcasting today. I'm broadcasting on 5 different channels. And that there's going to be a delay. That's what's happening. So talking about that, one of the things I want people to realize here is make sure that you're subscribing to Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook. Okay, come there. If you found me on one of the other channels, I think I'm broadcasting on, I can't see what these channels are. The Spiritual Super Channel. I don't think this is the Collective. I think it's the Psychic Super Channel. And then I'm on 2 different Facebook channels. There should be a third. One of them is not allowing me to connect, and for some reason, the Collective wouldn't let me in this morning either. And what I'm thinking is it's down, and it might be down for the count. So let's find out what's going on. But understand, when you find somebody you like, go look out their personal page and like and subscribe there and share the link from there. But that's what's going on. So just because you only see so much, that's the reason all these other things I'm in 5 at a time. And yes, there is a delay. Sometimes it could be as much as 10 seconds, which can be really weird. But we're learning to deal with it and things like that. And I'm looking at some different formats. So that's what's going on. Synchronistically Blue, welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We are the tribe that believes in getting barefoot. We are about healing, love, and light. We're not about any of the negativity. We're about lifting each other up and understanding. We're sarcastic. We will be, thus Tarot with an Attitude. We will move forward and find out. But Bangarang, Bangarang is about understanding that we need to find our childhood again where we left our magic. Notice I said we left it. We walk away from the magic in our life. The magic never leaves. Get back to your childhood where you believe and you have some things in God, when you believe in spirit, when you believe in the mother, when you believe in the angels and the guides that have been given around you, and you can have connection to spirit beyond what people want you to understand that you can have. Because once you find that, you find your wings and you can fly. That's what we are about. Whatever life throws at you, paddle on. That's what we are about. Welcome. Join us. Glad to have you here. Got any questions? Pop them in. We'll get to them. We'll see what's going on today. All right. Here we are. Tammy Sprinkle. Doing well, Indigo. I've been putting the final touches on my house. That's what's been going on. You got a lot going on. Been there. Indigo. Thank you, Rev. He is being made redundant in a couple of weeks, and we are about to make massive changes. So spot on again. Much gratitude always. Thank you for validation. I appreciate that. They're letting me know that Spirit, I got Spirit's message right. Yes, he needs to understand it is okay to move, to change. If something's not fulfilling you, find out if it's something you need to change, or if that needs to change, work on it and go. I just miss you at times. There we go. Glad to see it. There's the Barefoot Bangarang tribe at work. Indigo. That's fantastic, Tammy. Here we are. Glad to catch you live, my grandson. Okay, that's what's going on. My grandson needs rehab. What type of rehab? Okay, and we will be glad to send some love and light healing his way. Okay, but how old? You don't give us his name or anything like that or something. Just a little something to help. But Pam's grandson needs rehab, and we need to understand so we can send it right. So I appreciate it. There you go. That's what's happening. So yes, look, any way I can help, shoot me an email, find out. Go on to Tarot with an Attitude on the group and just ask for prayers. Put it out there. Let everybody know in the group what's going on in the Bangarang tribe. They'll give you the prayers. That's what we're about. Kim, Reverend Rob, I am with Kathy, who represents KKAA. I met her in Abilene. That is what I was asking about yesterday. Okay, good for you. I hope everything's going well. Again, Kim, I don't remember what you asked me about yesterday because I do so much of this and sessions in the evening and things like that. So you're going to have to help me. I know if you're there, if I'm remembering, I'm getting trip. Was this something about a trip or something? Okay. Here we go. I don't know what KKAA is, but is this my Kathy? Kathy with a K? Is that what we're talking about? All right. Here we go. Let's just find out. Now that we know, got a little bit more to focus. Kim, where do we need to focus? What do we need to do? Queen of Cups. It is up to you. All right. Love can be manifested. This is coming up to taking time to understand the real world and understand you. Be careful with your emotions. It's up to you. All right, here we go. Let me bring those up. The Queen is about internalizing. The Queen is about making sure you understand that this is love. This is all about love, power, and understanding. But this is what you nurture where you want. You have to nurture this, okay? You have to take action. What you have to be careful of is that we're getting so caught up in what's wrong with the world that we forget to see we have blessings here too, and that we need to spend time being thankful, being grateful, and celebrating the gifts that we have. There are certain things we need to do. Be careful about getting caught up. You're going to make whatever you focus on. This is about your intentions for happiness. If you're focusing on pain, sadness, and suffering, guess what you're going to bring? Okay. If you're focusing on love, energy, light, and that high vibrational frequency, guess what you're going to bring? The Four of Cups is about you becoming complacent or getting caught up in everything going on around you. This is wrong. Look here. This bowl's empty. That bowl's empty. This bowl's empty. And we're so worried about it. Somebody's trying to hand you a whole new bowl. Life is there, but we're so worried about what we lost. We're just not even paying attention to the new things that are coming into life. That's the cards. That's what I have for you on this trip that you're talking about, is what I want you to be careful of. I want you to know that's the advice from Spirit. That is it. That is those cards. in and of itself. So mote it be. May you be safe. May you have a good time. May your heart be fulfilled. That's all I ask for. I tell people that come in for couples counseling and therapy in my nighttime job, when I do things over here, it's coaching. I cannot do counseling and therapy, but when I do my night job, I do counseling and therapy. So it's one of those crazy legal things about what I have to be careful of what I say on here. But one of the things I tell people, and it kind of throws them for a loop, particularly in couples counseling, is I am not here to save your marriage. I am not here to save your relationship. That is going to be entirely on each one of you. What I am here to do is help you both be happy. Okay? I want you to find happiness. That is what Spirit is about. You need to find happiness within and of yourself. And hopefully, at that point, the other person can find that happiness. Y'all can come together and share each other's happiness rather than relying on that. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful. That Queen of Cups is about you understanding you in here, okay? And what you sow and what you want for yourself is so available, okay? But don't miss out because we get caught up in other things. That's what's happening. All right. Pam, you're so welcome. Glad you were here. Thanks again. All right. I think Spirit was warning me about that big storm we had in Arizona last night. Scared the probably the bazee. Is that going to be bejesus out of me? I don't know. I thought I was going to be Dorothy flying in the air with RV. I am okay. So is Kathy. Good. Glad to hear it. That is always let us know. We had a pretty big one here last night too. We are quite a ways away. So let's find out what's going on. But I'm glad you were safe. That makes my heart happy. All right. If this is my Kathy, tell her I love her and I miss her. Okay. All right. Bangarang, my beautiful soul family. That is what we are all about. That's what's going on. Wonder Woman, gratitude. Gratitude is everything. Gratitude is how we can embrace that magical unknown. When you start to doubt, when you start to fear, when you can reach in and say, you know what, just thank you. Thank you for the beautiful things you have placed in my life. Gratitude will take you through the magical unknown so you can find out what's going on. Gillian needs to do a rock show. You need to do a rock show. That's from your stepdaughter, okay? All right? She's giving you the stink eye. All right, there we go. Tammy Sprinkle. Wow, Kim. There we go. So grateful that you guys are okay. Yeah, absolutely. Things are happening around. We're going to find out what's going on and see what's happening. Thank you, Rob. Much love. You're right. I doubt myself. I'm afraid to mess up on a message. My anxiety is high. Too much coming in. Then shut it down. Remember our shield. I showed you about the shield. I showed you about the life energy and declared everything that's coming in. I'm done for today. You're shut down. Grab your husband's hand, walk out. Y'all go enjoy some healing time together. He needs you in a moment to not be anxious. Just for a while. Remember, you have to help nurture him too. It's not all about him nurturing and supporting you. It's supporting each other. Your husband needs you, and he needs you in a state where you can leave that stuff behind for just a little while. We'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll pick it up on Monday. But today, you need to enjoy the richness and blessings of the love in your life right now. There we go. Yes, Rob, I really need to hear that. I'm taking the weekend off from doing the stuff around my house so I can spend time with my family. Love you and thank you. Please be careful because I know you're a perfectionist. You can get caught up in some things, and we are, see what's going on. Let's find out what's happening. Okay, I'm glad you realize that you're taking a break. Do it more often. All right. Drugs. He is 21. Thank you for the honesty. Thank you for that. I spent 4 years to 5 years doing addictions therapy. So I get it. I understand. He does need rehab. As much as people are going to tell you, I will tell you from experience, forced rehab does not work. I don't care what they tell you on the shows. I'm not saying don't love him. Okay? A lot of times, don't enable him. Cut things off. It's going to be one of the hardest things you can do to put your son out, walk, let him fall. And he's got to fall hard because he has to find, AA will tell you, NA will tell you, he has to find his own bottom. We're at bottom for them, so we think it can't get much worse. And a lot of times in their life, it can. All you can do right now is love him. But I can love you and tell you no. I can love you and tell you I am not been there, done this. I can love you and tell you if this is the life you want to live, please go live it. I cannot be a part of watching this happen to someone I love so much. It's got to be on them. It is totally incumbent on them. This forced rehab, 9 times out of 10, those of y'all that watch intervention, they show them they do great. The rehab does wonderful. And then 2 months after they get home, they relapsed. Why? Okay. Everything in rehab, the first thing I would do is you don't need to go to a $30,000 and they're probably all going to be ready to kill me. Don't care. They need to go to a rehab that is like a street rehab. That is like, I'm not taking your shit. I'm not going to pat you on the ass. I'm not giving you sliced roast beef for lunch. Here's a sandwich that's given to us by the hospital. Okay. You're getting hospital food. You're getting that. You will go to groups. You will go to meeting. And guess what? There's the door. You can walk out at it anytime you want, but you can't. And the one I worked for that has, and most people we had a lot of success with that unit. The door opened. You could walk out that door anytime right from the floor. Okay. But once it closed, it wouldn't open again. And the only way was to go back around and go through intake. We didn't take you. It was first come, first served basis. The minute you walked out, your bed was full. Okay. It was taken. So now you're back on the street trying to figure this out again. All right. And sometimes people have to do that several times and they got to find it on themselves. In the meantime, the pain of the family watching this, okay, is horrific. Embrace, go into the love for him, send him love and light. And at that point, some of this is going to be on him. He's 21. He's smarter than the rest of the world. And you know, there are going to be things. He's got every answer for you under the sun. Okay. Some of this is he's got to live his life and he's got to make the fall. And then when he reaches out and says, I've fallen and I got to have help, then rehab becomes, okay, I'll be glad to get you into a rehab center. Well, no, I just want to go home. Well, yeah, no, that's not happening. This is not a rehab center. This is home. This is where you come to when you go through rehab and you do what it takes to get on the other side of it. And we help you try to stay clean from that point. This isn't the place to get clean. Trust me, you don't want that energy in your home. Okay? You don't. That's why rehab centers exist. That's what they're for. Okay. There are medically assisted treatments depending on what he's wanting or what he's using. I can help talk you through all of that. I headed up a medically assisted treatment. Some of them are great. Some of them suck. All right. Some of them got to have boundaries, and I need you to know that. So I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Hit me up, TarotwithanAttitude.com. Shoot me an email, and I will try to get back with you on answering any questions that you may have. Folks, this has been a great day. I will tell her, Rob, thank you so much. I am glad. Much love to all. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Yes, here's what I need everybody to remember, okay? Tune in to Tarot with an Attitude. Tune in often. I'm going to be trying to put more and more content out there that if you're not on Tarot with an Attitude, you're not going to see it, okay? I'm going to be putting some content in other locations. It's what I need to do. We are very close to establishing tarot classes, mindfulness classes, and very close to establishing pendulum classes. And I'm even going to work with my wife on doing some rune classes, different things like that. We have the second camera up and running. It's what I've been experimenting. We're getting it right. We are I would say we're over 90% there to getting it done. Be ready. So make sure you tell your friends. Make sure you're subscribing to Tarot with an Attitude. All right. And when you share the link, I need you to share that link from there because that is how you support me. That is how we make the tribe grow and we get other things. Also, remember going to TarotwithanAttitude.com. Book a session. I can spend more time. It is also another way to support me and the HempWorks. The HempWorks is not only a way to support me, but there's opportunities there for you. Check it out. It's some great things that you can be a part of and help be a part of this show and this ministry. Thank you so much. All right. So with all that being said, take what you want, Leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.